Friday. Come on. Come on. Yes. All right. Quick little wrap up video. Hi. For the Friday. He's doing really well. I was actually just talking about how he already knows how to work the system, and he's offering up lots of behaviors and trying to get food, which I love. It makes my job so much easier to have a dog that wants to do stuff to get something. So this week was really centered around establishing a marker system. So a marker is going to be a word that marks a specific moment in time that I like or dislike something. And for him, it's going to announce the arrival of the food reward or the possibility of pressure when we're trying to stop a behavior or get him to do a behavior. So he has a couple of different markers that all have different meanings as far as what I'm looking for within a behavior. So the first one is going to be our yes marker. Yes is going to be a terminal marker, meaning I like what you did, come take something from me. And I use that one to shape new behaviors, to build engagement, things like that. It's meant to be excuse me, a quick reward. I like what you did, come take something from me. How I deliver the reinforcer is going to be fun and playful. I'm going to move away from him to have him chase after my hand to get that reward, just to up the value. So instead of just smashing food into his face, I want to create that little bit of work ethic where he has to try harder to get it, so it makes it more appealing. So whenever I ask him to do something, Friday, say yes. I want him to come, when I can even do some misses, I want him to try a little bit harder to get that food. Again, just to up the value as opposed to it being a stationary delivery. So, but boy, he doesn't have to do anything past hearing that marker other than come take food from me. If he doesn't take food from me, I'm not gonna chase after him and try to give it to him. I'm gonna go in the opposite direction. If he doesn't want it, he just doesn't get it. Good and okay, those are going to be our duration builders. So when I ask him to go into behavior, sit, good, is implying that I want him to keep doing that, good, and I can keep paying him good in behavior to build up duration of him being in behavior. While we're working on that, I can, good, excuse me, create neutrality in me moving and doing other things, good. I want him responding just to that marker, good, and not me moving. And then, okay, it's going to be that terminal marker, meaning the behavior's over, he can go do whatever he wants. Okay, does he need more food? A big thing that I've been working on with him, since he likes to jump and be rude and pushy, sorry to say it, but you are, I'm incorporating an out command. So we'll say out and toss food away, creating that, that muscle memory of him moving away from me when he hears it, and then later I will apply it to other things, like if he's sniffing around on the counter or digging or getting into something that he's not supposed to be getting into. Out, yes. It's going to be an all-inclusive term of meaning leave something alone. He's responding really well to it, and I'm really making it a point to advocate for my space because he's so rude and pushy. I want to show him that I do have boundaries, and I'm not going to save those moments for just when he's jumping. I want it to be across the board. Every time he comes into my space, hi. He's like, do I need food? I want him getting used to those types of things. If we're getting ready to walk through a doorway and he's getting too close to the door, I'll just say out, toss food away from me to give that door space. Just for clarity purposes, I want him to really understand that my space does matter. And if I'm only saving that, teaching that for when he's jumping up, that's not very clear for him. He's not sure of the fact that my space matters. I hope that makes sense. He's doing really well. We are doing commands and things like that. I'm not going to give them out just yet because I want to really make sure that he is consistent with the delivery of doing the behavior when I ask for it before I transfer it over to you guys, just to avoid disassociation. We're starting to introduce the concept of pressure, so leash tension or spatial pressure right now, to help him go into a behavior. So if I want him to sit, sit. Good. I'm going to apply a little bit of pressure, and then once he does the behavior, that pressure goes away. So I'm showing him how to remove the pressure, so that way later, okay, when I need the pressure to help get him into behavior when there's a lot of competing motivators, he understands what it means and how to remove it, so it's not just a stressful event for him. If you have any questions so far, do not hesitate to reach out. Like I said, he's doing really well, and I'm
been very happy to work with him. Right, buddy? Except when you try to steal my tacos. Yeah, like that. Don't do it. Oh, very good.
Little spicy boy.